Hi, welcome to English Literature at Maiden Early School. My name's Miss Roberts and I'm one of the assistant head teachers who also teaches on the English Literature course. We study the AQA English Literature B specification here, and as part of that we study two main genres. We study tragedy in Year 12 and we study the genre of social political protest writing in Year 13. Across the course we study a range of plays, poetry and prose, as you have done in the lower years. We start with the genre of tragedy, and the first text that we read is Othello by William Shakespeare. So we study Shakespeare lower down the school. This is a continuation of this, but looking at the tragedy of genre explicitly. So we're looking at how William Shakespeare either conforms to or subverts the conventions of tragedy. Alongside that, you'll be studying Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller, the modernist text, looking at how the writer has done exactly the same things. Once we've done that, we move back to a weightier novel, Tess of the D'Urbervilles by Thomas Hardy, which demonstrates the tragic conventions within the Victorian age. So they're your three main texts for Year 12. In Year 13, we move on to the genre of social political protest, and the three texts studied there are The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, which has recently been adapted for television, and a poetry collection by William Blake called Songs of Innocence and Experience. And here we're looking at how all three writers represent the world around them and some of the social and political protest debates that are occurring within their various time periods.
English literature lessons typically involve reading. Some of the lengthier texts will be explored both in the lessons, but also there'll be some additional reading at home. We also practice note-taking and annotation, skills of which you'll be familiar with from lower down the school. We may even explore some dramatic approaches in lessons, certainly for our play scripts like Othello and Death of a Salesman. Of course, there'll be opportunities to practice your extended writing in lessons as well, and plenty of opportunities for group work, discussion and whole class feedback.
How is the course examined?
Two papers. Paper 1 focusing on tragedy. The AQA English Literature B specification is examined across two papers. Paper 1 focusing on tragedy and Paper 2 focusing on social political protest writing. Both papers are equally weighted at 40% apiece, and this will be followed by a non-examined assessment that's worth 20%. For this you'll be able to choose poetry and prose for yourself and write about them through the lens of various critical theories ranging from Marxism to feminism. The NEA can be adapted to your tastes and we support you in making some independent choices.
What do I need to be able to study A-level literature?
In order to take A-level English Literature here at Maiden Early School, you'll need to achieve a grade 5 in both English language and English literature. This is to ensure that you have the ability to read widely and in depth, and also that you can write accurately to a high level.
How will studying English literature help me in the future?
English literature is widely considered to be a facilitating subject, particularly by Russell Group universities. This is because studying English literature equips you with a range of transferable skills, such as formulating a concise and convincing argument, developing your independent research skills, and being able to apply critical theory.
Do you offer any extracurricular activities?
In Key Stage 5 English, we love to make our extracurricular opportunities as meaningful as possible. In the past couple of years, we've taken groups out on trips. So for example, to the theatre to watch Death of a Salesman, one of their set texts being performed, but also visiting an art exhibition to do with William Blake to make some lovely cross-curricular connections between art and literature. We've had guest speakers in from Reading University to prepare our students and enable them to see what an English degree would be like. And we also really want to encourage students' individual interests and gifts. So for example, notifying them of analytical writing competitions, creative writing competitions, and short courses that they're going to enjoy and which are going to prepare them for future study.
A set of new poems in a volume titled Songs of Innocence and Experience.